Despite the sprawling nature of the crime scene, the gunman left only one single piece of evidence.
Just found one shell casing.
It's got 380.
There was one bullet casing to a .38 automatic that had obviously been intended for Chad, but landed nearby. That did help because they at least knew what they were dealing with now.
Everybody on the ground, right now!
We've been interviewing witnesses. Do you want to speak with any of them?
What are they saying?
Not a lot of information. They're still pretty shook up.
Where are they?
Over here.
We re-interview employees and a few customers as well. This is hours after the event, and they are still so frightened they can barely speak.
No witness is more petrified than Scott Best.
Can you tell me what happened?
A man came in, he held a gun to my head. I thought he was gonna kill me.
To maintain that peak of emotion for that long is very rare. People get upset, of course they do, but then they start to calm down. After an hour or so, they have a cup of coffee, they relax. This isn't happening with these people. He has put the fear of God in them.
Can you tell me anything about this guy?
The fact he has a ski mask is no big shock. You can't really see anything of the person's face. It covers their hair. So he is concealed as to his race, as to his age, as to anything about him except, of course, his physical size.
Is he taller or shorter than you?
He was shorter than me, he was definitely shorter.
Chad? I'm Lieutenant Kenda. So I heard you made a run at this guy?
I just decided that I wasn't gonna let him get away with it. He was scaring everybody, and I thought that I could take him out.
No, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
His actions could be heroic, could also be very stupid, and could lead him to being seriously injured. We advocate in law enforcement that you become the best witness you can, as opposed to taking defensive action.
You gotta understand, it was crazy, man. He was making all kinds of threats, waving his gun around.
Good name, Paul! You keep looking at me, I'll shoot you!
He's telling people to crawl. He's calling them every name you can think of. He's screaming, gesturing with his gun. He is absolutely out of control. And he wants to scare people, and it's working. It's not just robbery, it's supremacy. He's on a mad power trip, which makes him really, really lethal. We're gonna start finding dead people in these stores. We need to turn him, and we need to turn him right now.